What's up, everybody? Hello, friends. Welcome to League Unlock. My name's Eric Hummel on another lovely Monday, and finally, the long-awaited off-season across all the major regions is done. The 2018 summer split is getting underway starting today and for the rest of the week across all other major regions. We're starting off in the LPL for the summer split, as we usually do, because the LPL likes to go by a different schedule with more week action. They got 14 teams. They like to be different from the other major regions. Something to take note that already was implemented in spring is, of course, how exactly it works here. We had the intro, the opening ceremonies for the summer split, and the LPL has this home and away system where a lot of the games are played at different venues. They added 2 more for the summer split in Xi'an and Beijing, which is where RNG is going to be based out of. And look at these 3D models they had on stage for the opening ceremony. The LPL knows how to do it right, and they don't really get enough recognition or hype for the kind of just overall product that they're putting out on the stage and in their game. So kudos to the LPL. Summer split getting underway. You had the action starting off with Invictus Gaming taking on JD Gaming. And now we got to remember, this is patch 8.11, which is an absolute fiesta right now going on in solo queue. People are losing their minds, so hoping that the competitive scene will get things back on track. But look at some of these picks. You got Mordekaiser mid, Vladimir AD carry, Aatrox in the top lane, and that's right, Pyke making his debut as a support. And of course, with such a crazy team comp, you got to have a Fiesta level 1. That ends up being First Blood. Ning goes down. That's just how you want to start things off. 12 minutes in now, we get some nice Pyke action. Lomao takes down Baoan with the X marks the spot. What a bottom lane Pyke Vladimir. 17 minutes now. Fight at Infernal. Ning and Duke dive the back line. IG clean this one up. The Aatrox Camille dive. Just what you thought it would be, an absolute massacre. 4 kills there. The Mordekaiser Drake does absolutely nothing in that team fight. 20 minutes now. AP Kaisa, which is now how people are building here. But first here, Ning, look at what Pyke does here. This is how you know that he's going to be different from other supports. You can't just 1v1 him for free. He's going to get kills because he's got some damage. This is the AP Kaisa. This is how people are building her with the items changes, and she has a whole lot of burst with that W. Jackie Love gets the double kill there. He finished the game 9-0-4. Mordekaiser, who by the way had heal and exhaust in that game, went 0-4, 23-minute win for IG. Game 2 now, a little more standard. Xayah Rakan, Ezreal Morgana in the bottom lane. We're seeing both sides of the coin here. 4 minutes in, that IG bot lane is overextended. Baoan saves his flash here because there's going to be no escape. Nice engage by the Rakan, and just a little too over-aggressive. 14 minutes now. Ning eats a sleepy bubble, still hook shots over, and he's going to get bopped by Klid on the Olaf with the flash. JD cleans up Rookie as well. Again, a little too over-aggressive. 22 minutes. Again, it's Yago who catches out Ning with the bubble. That leads to a Baron for JD. Yagao was looking great on the Zoe in this one, and IG has to settle for a mid lane turret while they're taking the Baron. So early lead for JD, 25 minutes. IG sends everything at Yagao, but he uses not 1, but 2 Zhonyas in this fight. Oh, Zoe, what a fun champion. JD cleans up the fight. They snowball easily for a 25-minute win. 1 turret, 2 kills, no dragons for IG. That is dominance. 2 quick games to start this set. We're on to game 3 where we've got Yasuo AD carry. That's the patch 8.11 I'm talking about. Aatrox back in the top lane for Duke, who I didn't even mention, by the way. Duke started this whole series, not the Shy. 3 minutes now, Jackie Love gets first blood on that Yasuo with the help of Ning's Lee Sin. Just what you want to get rolling. Snowball that Yasuo. 6 minutes now. Rookie whiffs his chain on Yagao, but it doesn't matter. Ning secures the kill, and Rookie starts to get out of control on that LeBlanc mid. 11 minutes. Rookie decides it's time to roam bottom lane, and he's going to take down Lomao here. This time it is the JD Gaming bot lane who's out a little ahead. Duke decides to TP in as well. That's 3 kills for IG and a 5k gold lead at 11 minutes. and then it was just Rookie on the block being an absolute machine. The MVP from the 2018 spring split. When you get him rolling on a snowball champion, only destruction will follow. He was just picking up solo kills left, right, and center. Nowhere was safe. They couldn't ward much of their jungle. So JD is going to go down. 21 minutes now. Clid tries to make a play, but he can't even get his ultimate off before he gets completely destroyed. 21 minutes, 37-second minute victory for these guys. Really fast series. Rookie finishes the game 8-1-5 in this one. And can you believe it? Duke is 2-0 on Aatrox to start off the 2018 spring split. So many things you thought you would never say before. 2-0, Aatrox, Duke winning games. Curious to see what actually is going on with the Shy, why he's not starting here, but it is Duke, who actually looked pretty decent on Aatrox, made him look like a viable champion. Maybe that's something we're going to see going forward in the meta. But that series was super fun. You saw some more normal picks like the Xayah Rakan, Ezreal Morgana bottom lane, and of course, Heal Exhaust Mordekaiser mid, which really didn't work, and the likes of Vladimir Pike in the bottom lane. So that's a pretty sweet debut set to kick off the 2018 LPL Summer set. But you also had some more action. You had Vici Gaming taking on the likes of Billy in the second set of games to kick off 2018 Summer. And you still had some more interesting picks going on in this set. Vici, obviously a team not really expecting much out of because they struggled mightily in this one. The first game was a little bit more standard. Jhin AD carry and Irelia mid, which is standard nowadays. Just before 3 minutes, Chieftain shows up in the bot lane. Caveman flashes late. That's first blood over to Billy. 9 minutes now. This time, Chieftain gets a little too over-eager. Amazing J flashes for the Mundo Cleaver, which does surprisingly absolutely nothing. Rek'Sai and Mundo eventually go down here. Mundo going to be a contested pick going forward, it looks like, as well. Caveman flashes over to take down Mole. BLG just handing Vici over some kills. Road also decides, I want to die as well. That's 4 straight kills for VG. 15 minutes now, scrappy fight in the river. Fire Rain gets into the back line to finish Jin Zhao, but there's a Mole in the midst. They forgot about the Vladimir. He destroys VG's back line, ends up as a 2-for-1 before chasing down the Irelia, who tries her very best to dish dash around, but she also drops. Fire Rain also getting the start over EasyHoon in the mid lane. Billy would turn that into a Baron and take the game over from there. Mundo gets to the point where he's ignoring turrets, can't do anything as an AD carry. BLG cleans up VG's base. They take game 1 in 35 minutes. Was a little surprising to not see EasyHoon in the starting lineup for game 1. He was there for the opening ceremonies, didn't get the start. Game 2, Yasuo mid, as we love to see, because Yasuo is a meta pick. We saw it starting at MSI. He's all over the place. Also a Darius top, and Audi TP's bot with that Darius. Amazing J follows on the Poppy, but the dunks are in. On Road and Chieftain, that's a quick 2-0 for Vici. Love seeing Darius dunk people. 28 minutes, Billy scares Vici off Baron, but Chieftain hook shots into 4 people and gets popped. The Lulu ult is not going to be enough to save him. Caveman, eventually they look to re-engage this team fight after the 5v4. Caveman with a nice flash pulverize to trigger the last breath. That turns into 3 kills for Vici. Caveman again, or not Caveman, Chieftain getting caught out. 36 minutes scrap at Elder. Jack is swift on his smite to secure the buff. Then it's Audi with a nasty flash comprehend into the Yasuo ult, which is going to be a cleanup. Jin Zhao and Road get blown up immediately. Chieftain follows shortly after the stopwatch runs out. 3-0 and the Dragon for Vici. They would need one more nasty Yasuo ult from Fire Rain to close out the game in 39 minutes to tie the series up at 1. Fire Rain looking really solid so far in this set. That's why he's getting the start over EasyHoon. Game 3, Manhwa into the lineup for BLG because Chieftain, quite frankly, didn't look too good in those first 2 games. He gets the Xin Zhao, and he was active early. Also, another Mordekaiser mid. This time, he took flash with the exhaust. Probably a good call. First, Manhwa sets up the dive with Amazing J's Ornn for first blood. Then, they both decide to rotate to the middle lane and secure up a double kill for Athena to help him out in that mid lane. He playing the Malzahar, and 21 minutes in, he's busting out those Malzahar mechanics with the Flash R button. Excellent gameplay That takes down Swift because there's not much counterplay there if you don't have a QSS. That leads to a barren attempt for Billy, and down 4v5, Vici can't contest. 25 minutes, it's another press R gameplay highlight by Malzahar, and the 2-item AP Kaisa with the Rage Blade and Nashor's Tooth rips through everyone. That is just clean up city for Billy. 4 kills, and they would close this one out in just over 31 minutes to take their first set of 2018 and, look to improve and continue with the stellar play that we saw from them out of Spring Split. They were a legitimate playoff threat, and they continue to look like a team to be reckoned with, although Vici, again, is a team that you expect to be near the bottom of the standings. But so far, patch 8.11 does not disappoint. I love that you can see some insane bruiser comps and ridiculous bottom lanes, but you can also play these more standard picks when you have some of the strong AD carries like Lucian, Ezreal, or the likes of a Jhin even is kind of in there. Obviously, Kaisa. So don't be too worried about the meta yet. It looks like it might be much more interesting, and many more champions will be viable, which is something to be excited about for the upcoming pro matches across all the major regions.